Welcome to Improve Your Voice. This episode is part 2 on mumbling and actually how to quit mumbling. Last time we looked at some exercises to help us with that issue, and today we're going to carry on adding some more onto that. It doesn't matter if you haven't seen the first video, because all of these exercises are going to help you have a better, more articulated voice. If you do want to see the first one as well, there's a link there. Right. So let's get straight into it. Along with tense jaw muscles, we also find quite often we get tension in our neck and shoulders. This is a common problem which can be restricting some of the muscles that are involved in the way you speak. Let's imagine that your body, your instrument, is a trumpet, and when we get tension in our neck and shoulders, we're literally changing the shape of the trumpet and kind of squeezing the end much tighter so the air finds it more difficult to get through and it doesn't quite make the sound it was designed to make. It's the same with us and our instrument. With certain muscles being tense, it has a knock-on effect on other muscles which affect the muscles we need for our voice, and therefore, like a squished trumpet, we make a sound which is not quite accurate to how it wants to be. We want a free flowing voice, which will also play a part in our articulation further down the line. Ultimately, less tension means more vocal clarity. So here's a couple of things you can do to help optimize the sound you make. Firstly, you may have seen this before, you may have done it before. It's quite simple. We're going to just tilt our head to the left, bring our other hand up, place it on top of our head without pulling. Just rest a tiny bit of weight. We don't want it to feel uncomfortable, just enough that we can feel a slight stretch in this other side here. Now, if you want to feel more of a stretch in that side, you can put your arm out and move it down, maybe even move your finger up, your middle finger. And you should feel a lengthening happening all the way down here into your shoulder. We don't want to do that for too long, and we don't want to push or pull too hard. Nice and gentle with ourselves. Now, let's do the other side. Just rest your hand. Keep your posture nice and straight and relaxed. Breathe as we do this. Breathe out and feel the lengthening. Okay, and now we're going to do the same, but forwards. Remember, you're not putting pressure on, you're just using the weight of your hands to gently guide the lengthening in the neck. And that will do for that one. I often say lengthening rather than stretching because stretching can give you the idea that you want to pull something or make something change. We're literally just offering the idea of subtle changes in the body. And done gradually over time, you'll start to find that there will be more length and more space and more freedom in these parts of your body. Now also, it's really good if you can give yourself a little massage around those areas, around the shoulders, around the neck. If you can afford to go for a massage, that's very good, but not everyone can. So you want to learn to kind of massage these areas that get tense. If you sit at a desk in the day, or actually whatever job you do, quite often people do get tension in the neck and shoulders. And so by creating some length and doing some stretching and then maybe massaging yourself, or maybe get your partner to help you with that, you'll find that your voice will become freer. Of course, this happens over time. It won't happen straight away. And these exercises and massage techniques just need to be practiced regularly, consistently, and in a few weeks you will definitely notice the difference and your voice should make remarkable improvements. Okay, next let's look at the tongue. The tongue is an immensely important muscle for our articulation, and being a muscle, like any muscle in the body, if we want it to perform better, we need to train it more. So here's some things we can do to start working our tongue out. The first one, we're going to get the tip of our tongue and put it behind our bottom front teeth. And then we're going to roll the back of the tongue forward, but keeping the tip of our tongue in that place behind the front teeth, like this. We can do that however many times is comfortable. That can grow. Maybe start with 10 or 15 times like this. Probably sounds funny in the microphone, right? So we're keeping the front in its position and moving the back forward. This is nice as a warm-up, but also something you can do through 2, 3, 4 times a day in your own time, wherever you are, in the office or in the gym, or even just, in bed before you get up in the morning. I don't think you can overdo it. If you feel any pain, stop and come back to it another time. Again, it's nothing too heavy, it's a very gentle movement, but it will start helping you eventually with your articulation. Here's some more you can do with the tongue. We're going to poke our tongue out as far as we can, and then down, and then move it to the left, up and across. Do that a few times, and then back the other way, and then we can do whole circular motions both ways. I'll show you. So that's just a couple of tongue exercises to get you started. As you might be able to hear, actually I can hear it, my articulation has started to tighten up already. But I do these exercises quite regularly, so when I redo them, they kind of top up my articulation. And if I was going to do a voiceover job or going into the studio to sing, I would do exercises similar to this just to tighten and brighten up my articulation muscles before I started, so they're just ready to go. Okay, so you can do those in your own time, the more the merrier, but keep it within your comfort zone. And the third exercise for today is a vocal exercise. You can find the words for this in the description box below, and I want you to say it the first time round with your little finger in between your teeth like this. Don't bite yourself, but just to keep the distance of your teeth open at that much. And we're going to say these words. What are to do to die today at a minute or 2 till 2? A thing distinctly hard to say and harder still to do. For they'll beat a tattoo at 20 to 2, a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, and the dragon will come when he hears the drum at a minute or 2 till 2 today, at a minute or 2 till 2. Did you get that? Of course, you may need to pause this video and go back, but once you've done that with your finger in your mouth, then you can try it without. What are to do to die today at a minute or 2 till 2? A thing distinctly hard to say and harder still to do. For they'll beat a tattoo at 20 till 2, a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, and the dragon will come when he hears the drum at a minute or 2 till 2 today, at a minute or 2 till 2. I learnt that one at drama school, and it's still one of the best little exercises you can do to help promote better articulation. So that's it for today. I'm going to do some more of these because I think you respond well to the articulation exercises. And of course, if there's any questions you have or any other elements of your voice you want to discover or play with, or anything that I can help you with, please just leave a message in the comments below and I'll get back to you in the comments. If not, maybe I'll make a video on it. I'd love it if you could join me more often, so do hit the subscribe button. There's a notifications bell if you want to know when my next video is coming out. And of course, hit the like and share. I've been Darren, this is how to improve your voice, and I'll see you next time.